It doesn't matter how well you've trained and how many hours of practice you had. If you want to run a marathon without sleep, you will not be able to give your best. Many times what makes traders believe they need to quit or they fall into this frustration, it's not working for me, perhaps the best idea is to quit, is that they think they've lost their capabilities, the knowledge about the market, their edge is not trading the same way, when in truth, they've just lost the capacity. They've run out of capacity. And this is something I witness too often. Traders with crazy schedules, difficulty to focus and distractions all around the place in their houses, and then they hop on the charts waiting to be able to hold insane focus and achieve the desired results for the session. But this is very unrealistic, and that's exactly why trading breaks are so important. And the consequences of not giving yourself a trading break when you really need one is that you start to fall in this downward spiral of self-doubt, lack of self-confidence, or you start to think that your strategy doesn't play the same, so you must adjust something. And sometimes this is what happens. Traders go ahead and they change something about their strategies, and this just creates more noise and more interference that distances the trader from the root of the problem. And we've been taught to push our limits until we reach the next level, but this advice, although it might work in other jobs, performance skills, whatever it might be, it needs to be taken with a grain of salt in trading. Recognizing when your mental conditions are not in the best shape in order for you to perform at your best takes a lot of humility. It takes you to drop your ego and understand that it's not your session. Just like when you have certain market conditions, you arrive at the charts, perhaps the daily time frame is not favorable or there are new events, and you think for yourself, it's not worth it for me to trade because I don't like to trade under these conditions, and I know it doesn't favor my edge. Just like you have the humility to say no to that trading session when this happens, you should also consider the mental framework, the mental landscape. So take this principle with you for your trading. You cannot leverage your capabilities when you're running low on capacity. Prioritize taking care of your mind and your body. If you've been trying to fix a specific recurring trading mistake, or you want to become a better emotional manager, then I have a free email course for you called Mindset Mastery, where I explore various practical techniques that you can directly apply in your trading to fix specific trading problems. So sign up below and go for it. Farmers understand the concept of breaks all too well. Patience is absolute key in their lines of work. They understand that the soil has its limits, and so they give the soil a break in order to reestablish the vital nutrients in order to then plant for the next season. So if they want good vegetables and good fruits, they know what they need to do. Step back, need the soil a break, and they have no struggle doing this because guess what? They trust the process. Now, not just the soil needs time to recover. The market works in cycles. The price in an uptrend, for instance, needs to retrace and pull back in order to breathe. And your mental landscape just works the same way. You are not able to hold peak focus throughout the entire session. You need recovery periods in order to perform at your best consistently. These days, our obsession with productivity can backfire. I mean, trading is not really about productivity. We are here to take the best decisions, and sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. It's just taking a step back, recover, and then come back in full charge to pull the trigger and able to see what the market for what it is. So I encourage you to consider taking more trading breaks in order to give your brain space to bring out that capability, that knowledge that you've acquired over the years, because it is a shame for you to have that knowledge and not be able to bring out your best performance because you had a bad night of sleep or because you have a lot of distractions around you. So make sure your capacity englobes your capability and go for it. These will give you the confidence to follow the process and give yourself the break more often, even when it seems you're giving steps back. Peaceful trading, Sarah.